Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. In today's video I wanted to do this huge recap on my recommendations for pregnancy, the hospital bag, and postpartum. These are my essentials, and of course 99% of them are from Amazon, because y'all know me and Amazon are like this. If you want to see more recommendations, you can also check out my Amazon shop. I have tabs for like pregnancy, postpartum essentials, baby stuff, my current wish list, things like that, and I update that like literally 3 times a day. So if you're looking for more product stuff, you can definitely check that out, and you can follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Quick thing, I got my hair done. I didn't do my hair, and I feel like the color kind of washes me out, so let's ignore that. My necklaces are from Amazon, my tank top is from Amazon, surprise surprise, and I think that's everything I have to say. I tried to run through things pretty quickly, so let's jump into it. So in order, I bought this like literally the day that I found out I was pregnant. This is a Nature Made Prenatals Multi Plus DHA. This is just one big red pill, and honestly I didn't notice this while I was pregnant, but after I gave birth, obviously I still need to take them, I burp like fish oil or something like that. So if you are super sensitive, especially in your first trimester, maybe go with gummies at first. I went for this one though because it had the highest amount of DHA, and I was also supplementing with vitamin D. I heard it's really good. It has a lot of benefits, so I was doing both. Right now I'm just taking this one. You can get it at Costco, Amazon, Walmart, so many different places. To go along with that, pregnancy brain is very real, especially if you're already like a very forgetful person. So I got this off Amazon. It comes in a 2-pack, and it's just a weekly pill organizer. It was just a good way for me to make sure I was taking my vitamins. Sometimes I would just like be like, did I even take it today? So if you also have pregnancy brain or you're forgetful, these are great, and I'm still taking mine with this. This was one of the first things I bought like when I was like maybe 6 weeks. It is just a pregnancy pillow. This is the C-shape one. Got it on Amazon for like 30 bucks or something like that. If I were to do it all over again, and which like this is probably what I'll do in my next pregnancy, I would get a U-shaped one, just because I want to feel like a little more supported on like each side, and I feel like this one wasn't like the most comfortable. I feel like there's better options out there, but it did the job, and I stopped using it as soon as I gave birth. My biggest concern was stretch marks. Even though there's not much you can do to prevent them, you can only like keep your skin nice and hydrated and moisturized. My mom didn't get stretch marks, my grandma didn't either, and I didn't, thank God. But I still use these 2 products a lot, every single night, just once a day. This is the Palmer Stretch Mark. I got this like for $6 on Amazon, and then I got this one at Target. This is a Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. Anything with cocoa butter should really help you. I kind of stopped using it after week 38. I was just like fed up with it, but these were great. This is a lifesaver. I will talk about it more when I talk about my hospital bag, but y'all, this is amazing. I wish I had it so bad right after I gave birth. This is a heating pad. It has 3 different settings. It saved my life during the first trimester. It saved my life during the 3rd trimester. And like I said, I really wish I had it in my hospital bag. It has high, medium, low. I always did low just because I wanted to be safe with the baby, but it's really good, and the best part is it has a super long cord for using it like in bed, on the couch, or like I said, in the hospital. It's super convenient. I feel like by now y'all are probably fed up with me talking about these shoes, but they were my go-to shoes during pregnancy. I have 3 pairs now. I use them all the freaking time. I truly cannot recommend them enough. They feel like you're walking on a cloud. I highly recommend sizing up, especially if you're pregnant, because your feet will swell. But they were like my go-to shoes during the last few weeks, because I truly couldn't wear any other shoes. Like even sneakers were uncomfortable, and I did bring these to the hospital with me as well. Another thing that is also a hospital must-have, but I use a ton during pregnancy, are these compression socks. I got 3 pairs for like $8 off Amazon, and I wore them a ton. My feet and my legs didn't swell up a ton during pregnancy, but in the hospital, y'all, they were terrible. I was extremely swollen, and when the nurse saw that I had brought my own socks, she was like, that is genius, and I didn't take them off until we went home. I don't know about y'all, but I hated every and all maternity clothes, and there came a point where I was like giving up on wearing my Lululemon aligned dupes and my regular biker shorts. They were like kind of like sucking me in a little too much. So I decided to go on Amazon, and I found first these biker shorts, and I literally have 6 pairs. They are incredible. They are high-waisted for the bump. They really grew with my bump because they are so dang stretchy. Pockets on both sides, and they come in 2 different lengths. So I have the shortest one because I am 4'11", but if you're any taller than me, or you're like more conservative, you don't want to show too much leg, they come in different colors as well, and lengths and sizes. I have a size medium. They fit me perfectly up until the very last day. So I have 6 pairs of those. I ended up getting 2 pairs every time I bought them, just because it was like more affordable. And then like I said, I started to give up towards the end with my Lululemon aligned leggings, so I picked up this pair of maternity leggings, and they are actually super comfortable. They're a little big on the leg on me, so I got a size medium. I almost wish I would have gotten a size small because they are so stretchy, so comfy. I'm obsessed with these. No pockets on these though, but I truly cannot recommend them enough. I already put them in a pile, and they're gonna be my go-to in my next pregnancy and beyond. They're so good. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea for me to grab my exercise ball. There's literally no way for me to carry this and not like throw the camera out. So I'll put a picture and show you. I use that thing so much, especially towards the end. Things were getting so uncomfortable, and I feel like it just saved my butt literally so many times. I probably got it more towards like week 28 or so, but I bounced on it a ton. I did a ton of little exercises, and it really helped. Probably around my 2nd trimester, I got really like uncomfortable when going on walks, and it was probably like the weight on my back. Like, it was mostly my lower back. So I ended up getting this belly band. It's just like a belly support band. You can get it on Amazon, or you can also try to get it through your insurance. My insurance sent me a really crappy one towards the very end of my pregnancy, so it was useless. So I'm very glad I picked this one up. It went like from, like I said, my 2nd trimester to like the very end, and it was just so helpful to have. Something that I saw on TikTok a lot of people recommend and get, so I got it, is a red leaf raspberry tea or something like that. I'll put a picture. I would get it on Amazon. I ended up purchasing 2 bags. I started that at 32 weeks exactly, just 1 bag a day. And then the day before I went into labor, and I don't know if I want to attribute this to going into labor, because it technically doesn't induce labor. It helps your cervix soften up. I did like 2 huge glasses of that tea. So who knows? I feel like it doesn't really hurt to try. It's only $6 on Amazon, and it tastes pretty okay. I would mix it with lemonade or something like that. But yeah, those were pretty much all my pregnancy must-have. So now let's move on to the hospital bag. So I did a whole video on this. If you want to see what like I packed, you can go ahead and watch that. This is not going to be like a hospital bag like recap or anything. This is just like a few things that I'm glad I bought, I didn't use, or things that I wish I had with me. So first thing I'm so glad I bought, and so many people in the hospital said the same thing, like, oh, I'm so glad you brought your own blanket. Your own blanket, it feels so much more comfortable, especially if you have like a favorite blanket, like a comfort blanket if you will. Mine is from Amazon. It's super soft, it's perfect, and it kept me nice and warm. My husband also brought a blanket with him, so I highly recommend bringing your own, and also your own pillow, especially if like your pillow is like comfy, like mine has a silk pillowcase. Highly recommend. It made such a difference. Like I said, I wish I had my heating pad. It was actually on my nightstand like when I went into labor. I don't know why I didn't grab it, even though my hospital bag was packed like weeks before. Especially after getting an epidural, my back hurt so much where they put the needle. So if I had this, I just feel like I would have been way more comfortable, but unfortunately I didn't. So I highly recommend packing it up. Something I didn't use at all, literally it's still sitting here with tags on, is this maternity gown that I got on Amazon. It would have been super cute, and I'm saving it for the next one because I'm sure I will use it now that I know what to expect. But honestly, y'all, I was so uncomfortable. I didn't even want to move. I didn't even shower. I was in the hospital for 1 day, so I only like cleaned like my body. I just didn't think about wearing this, and once I changed out of this, I just wore my robe, or like changed out of the hospital gown, I just wore my robe, and then when we went home I just wore a two-piece set. So this was completely unnecessary unless you want to take pictures. I was too swollen, too bothered, too stressed to be taking pictures, so I didn't. But it is a cute little option if you're into that. This is obviously a postpartum essential as well, but I'm very glad I brought a few nursing bras to the hospital. For the most part, I was just braless with the hospital gown, but even like after I went home and like when I was like actually dressed, I'm glad I had them. So I got this huge pack on Amazon for like $30. You get 5, and the best part is that they come with an extender because your boobs will get bigger, or maybe like you're swollen at the hospital, so you're gonna have to adjust them. So this comes with a pack for every single bra, which is very convenient. But these are super comfy. It's all I've been wearing even after giving birth, so I highly recommend nursing bras off Amazon. They're super cheap. I brought all this stuff with me in my hospital bag, and I only used 2 things. So I brought these like nipple covers, didn't even use them, haven't even used them. I brought lanolin cream, and I have used this since like as postpartum, but I didn't really use this at the hospital because my nipples got very sore and chapped. I exclusively use nipple butter just because it was way more hydrating, and this is totally safe for the baby to like latch on after using. Another thing, and I'm so glad I saw this like very last minute, picked it up, a stool softener with a laxative. The hospital said they would give me some, they never did, so I ended up taking my own. Now like thinking back, I would have gotten like an extra strength or even like taken like a laxative, because it did take me a while to go to a restroom. This whole video is a big TMI, by the way. But just bring your own, you're still gonna need it at home, so I would just highly recommend taking some as soon as you can. Funny thing, I actually ordered this for my hospital bag and it never arrived, so I got a refund. The hospital provided one. So unless you're gonna use like a lot of this, I don't think you need to buy your own. They provided me with this. I'm glad they did. I brought it home obviously, and I used it a ton. Probably like the first 2 weeks. I'm no longer using it because I am no longer itchy or in pain or anything like that. But it's just Dermaplast. You can get it, like I said, on Amazon, Walmart, whatever. But if you don't think you're gonna use it for more than like 2 weeks, I don't think you need to buy your own. Probably one of the best things that I brought to the hospital was the Bobby breastfeeding pillow. Obviously, it's like a postpartum essential. We use it all the time. I got 3 in my baby shower. No, I got 2 in my baby shower, and then we had bought 1, and I told my husband like we should just give it away. We're not gonna use it. We have 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs, and 1 just in case. So highly recommend Bobbies or nursing pillows. They're incredible. I'm so glad I brought mine to the hospital, and it's something I've been constantly using like every single day postpartum. Another thing that I wish I brought was my own water bottle. They do provide you with one, but it's not that big. This is 50 ounces. I would even buy something bigger because I was constantly asking my husband to go get me water because I was so dehydrated. They don't let you drink water during labor. So like the hours following, I was like drinking and drinking and drinking water because I was so dehydrated. So I would bring your own if you can, if that's comfortable for you. If not, they do provide it, and it's not a big deal. You just have to make your husband go back and forth a lot. Probably one of my favorite things that I brought with me to the hospital, like I said, was this, the compression socks. I put them on basically right after labor, and I didn't take them off until it was time to go home. They really just helped with being cold, with keeping everything nice and compressed, and they were just very comfortable to have. But like I said, I didn't retain like a ton of liquid or anything. I was just very swollen. Another thing that I brought with me to the hospital that I can definitely discuss in a bit on postpartum care is this compression band set that I got off Amazon. I had my nurse, the one that like took me to the bathroom first, put it on me like immediately after I went to the bathroom, and it was kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest, because nurses would come in all the time to press my stomach, and you know, that whole situation, it wasn't great. So I had to take it off every time. They had to check everything, so it was a little inconvenient. I wish I would have gotten just like a one like and done, but it ended up coming in clutch later on at home, so I'm still glad I got it. I just probably wouldn't wear it like in the hospital next time, even though maybe it helped like a tiny bit. I just don't think it was worth it. And then I brought these with me to the hospital. To be honest, I didn't really use them. I used them afterwards at home. So I guess we can move on now into postpartum care at home. So instead of getting disposable underwear, I ended up getting these from Always. They're just pads, underwears kind of. They look like diapers to me. These are great. I'm super glad I got a huge box. I even had to send my mom like 3 days in to buy me more. However, you're gonna be changing a lot, so like during the first few days this is fine, but I wish I would have switched to pads sooner, because I think I wore this like for too many hours in a row, just because I don't want to be like wasteful. But like no, like I totally needed to be changing it out way more. Just get a huge box, get way more than you think you'll need. The hospital really didn't give me any of this. They gave me ice packs, they gave me some big pads, but nothing with like underwear, which I really wish I had. So I wish I would have brought some with me to the hospital. On that note, I brought these like I said, but I mostly use them at home. The hemorrhoid pads, these are like replacements for, or like an alternative for like a popular brand. Just got these from Walmart. And then this is really good, the Herbal Perennial spray. Highly recommend, especially to use at the hospital. I don't know why I didn't. And then like I said, the Dermoplast the hospital provided, I'm super glad, because I did use it a ton. Also, this is currently in my bathroom, the Frida Perry bottle. The hospital provides you with one, and it's okay, like it does the job. So I didn't use mine in the hospital, but once I got home, life-changing, because it's so much better than the hospital one. I would get a couple, and this one is like $15 by Frida, but you can get like dupes on Amazon for like, you can get a 2-pack for like $9. So I would do that instead. That way you don't have to like go back and refill it with your underwear down. If you know, you know. Like I said, I had to take that stool softener quite a bit. I would say like the first week, and I had to take like an even stronger laxative because it wasn't working good enough. On that note, I started taking this recently, and I did take a probiotic when I was pregnant. That also really helped my digestion, because like the first trimester I was pretty constipated. This is the Renew Life Women's Care Probiotic, and I got it recently. It's been going great so far. I take it every day with my prenatals, and it has like a ton of benefits. This one's specific for women, so I think it's helping a lot. I get it off Amazon. I got the 60-day, but they also have a 30-day. Like I said, I'm currently breastfeeding, so I have quite a bit of favorites. I have these that really help with nipples that are chapped, just, you know, girly things. Then I have my Haaga. I have the Haaga, and I have one that came with my breast pump through my insurance, and I highly encourage y'all to get 2 Haagas or 2 of those like little suction things, because one of them will always be dirty, or one of them is full or something. So it's always good to have both. They're literally $9. I'm obviously using my breast pump sometimes. This is the one I have. I got it through my insurance. You can also get it off Amazon, but it's like $200. So that one is really good. I really like it. However, I was tired of holding the suction things, so I ended up getting this bra off Amazon, and it is a life freaking changer. Like, my husband thinks it's the funniest thing, which it does look a little silly, but it's great to be like hands-free. So I highly encourage you to get that if you're pumping, exclusively pumping, or just like pumping sometimes. It's great. And then another thing, I haven't had it for too long, so I don't want to like 100% recommend it, but I've seen the Willow pumps and the LV pumps, and I just truly cannot believe that those things are like $400. Like, couldn't be me. So of course I found a dupe off Amazon. This is what it looks like. I've also heard great things about Mom Cozy. So those are just breast pumps that you don't have to, like, they aren't connected to anything or whatever. So I've been using mine for about 5 days. So far so good. I just stick it in my bra while she's like breastfeeding in the other one. And like I said, these are the bras that I've been using. I got a pack of 3 first, and then I got this pack of 5, and I go through them a lot. On that note, something that I've been using quite a bit are these nipple covers. They are supposed to like collect any like breast milk that falls in your bra. They're like little pads. So I wear these quite a bit, especially when I got my hair done. I wore them just because I didn't know if I was gonna leak since I was gonna be there for so long. But yeah, these are all like my breastfeeding essentials. Body armor though is the best. I've been drinking it so much. And another essential is my mini fridge right next to, like, on my nightstand. It's been a game changer. I really wanted to show y'all all my pajamas, but literally every single one is freaking dirty because I've been using them every single day. My literally go-to thing right now postpartum is button-down pajamas, and I get all of them from Amazon. They're around like $16 to $20. I've had mine since way before I was pregnant. Most of them are satin or silk, so they're like super soft, and then the other ones are like cottony and just very comfy. So I have like long sleeve, short sleeve, shorts, pants. They are amazing. So you can find all of them right here on my Amazon shop. Another thing that I've been wearing quite a bit, like if I have to feed her before dressing up or something, is my robes, also from Amazon. Just anything comfy or anything that I can easily open and take off has been just like the only thing I've been wearing, because I haven't been nursing in public. I really haven't taken her out anywhere, and if we go to like the pediatrician or something, it usually is under 2 hours, so I don't have to feed her until we get home. So guys, that is everything for today's video. I really hope you guys found this helpful. I'm very glad I didn't do a pregnancy must-haves when I was pregnant, just because I really didn't know, and I was just buying a lot of random crap that I didn't really end up needing. So I'm glad like I can look back and tell you guys the actual must-haves that you actually need. Also, same thing with my hospital bag. I didn't want to overwhelm y'all with things. They really do give you everything you might need except for like newborn things, like an outfit and things like that. But even then, they have like onesies that they can provide you. So if you go into labor and you don't have like a single thing packed, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. And then postpartum, it's like a whole journey. But hopefully this video helped some. Like I said, probably around like 1 month I'll do like a whole newborn essentials video if y'all are interested. So definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I have a whole playlist on my pregnancy journey if you want to watch that. Glad that's over though. So yeah, I'll be doing here and there postpartum videos, newborn essentials, baby essentials, and all that stuff. Y'all know I shop on Amazon a ton, so trust me, Amazon Prime has been my best friend lately. Truly, I order so many random things all the time. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. If you need more like baby recommendations or anything like that, you can check out this tab on my Amazon shop, and follow me on Instagram for more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next one.